how are you? Casey Bosquez here. So I wanted to talk a minute about one of the chapters in Think and Grow Rich that I found fascinating, to be honest. It's the idea of sex transmutation. We talked about it a couple weeks ago on our Think and Grow Rich call, and I finally just got to that chapter in the book. I started it later than everyone started the Think and Grow Rich call. But such an interesting concept, and the idea of transmutation is that you can change one form of energy into another, and sex being one of the most influential, if you will, types of energies. It's converting sex energy into a different form of energy. In the chapter in the book, actually, talks about all of the powerful, rich, wealthy, whatever you want to call them, people who successfully can do this. They've been known as like crazy sex people, kind of, and are able to convert this energy into other areas of their life to make them successful. And I just thought it was such an interesting concept that I wanted to share it with you in a video and in a blog post. So you can read more about it in the blog post that I wrote, but the book is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I'm sure you've heard of it at this point. And sorry, I'm trying not to get hit in traffic. So it's just such an interesting topic about, transforming one type of energy into another, and how, that there's 10 basically influential feelings, stimuli, whatever you want to call them, and the need for like sex attraction or sexual attraction is number one on the list. So it talked about how often in society strong sex drive is seen as negative, or it's like not frowned upon, but kind of. And how that if you're able to actually convert that into, other types of energy, you'll be unstoppable pretty much. So it's not necessarily a negative thing. It's just like anything else. You need to be able to control and use it as a positive, powerful force. But again, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, the book. You can read the rest of my blog posts below here. And have a great day.